Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Danny Freeman gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Into the box, Ryan Morrison. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ground ball right side. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to the bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, number 12. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You got it. You got it.
Low is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jace Peterson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So digging in now, Corey Ray. He's hitless in the series so far. And he fouls this one off.
Come on, guys.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Way is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Blake Allemond is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Chad Spanberger. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Tristan Lutz. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it in time. Now at the plate, Cooper Hummel. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Batting 9, the catcher, Carlos Leal.
Into the box now, Carlos Leal. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1. Hey!
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Brian Morrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Morrison.
No outs here. Stay ahead now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Biscuits lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Ray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Ray.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Blake Allemond.
Right fielder.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chad Spanberger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Lutz. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball down.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Cooper Hummel.
Left fielder. Cooper.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Carlos Leal will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready once again, Brian Morrison. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hummel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So coming to the plate, number 12. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. In now, Jace Peterson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman, Jace Peterson.
First pitch on its way. pulled high in the air out to right field. Lowe is there to put it away for route number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Ray. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This one's down to third. Reined in on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Allemond. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Oh. 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So he keeps rolling. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And Montgomery's out in front here, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Chad Spanberger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chad Spanberger.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chad Spanberger goes quietly to lead off the 8th. At the plate now, Tristan Lutz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Cooper Hummel, fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, Carlos Leal. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Plays that first, dude.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Morrison. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, you're 1-2-3 guy of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, number 12. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Montgomery Biscuits led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Danny Freeman earned his 5th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Chuckers, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hasil de la Cruz has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Justin Dean. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Justin Dean.
Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
One down.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Steve Hamilton. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. Popped up. James is there for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Braden Shoemaker. It's been a 2-for-14 effort for him to this point in the series. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Standing in now, Tyler Neslony. And it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Neslony is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Grayson Genesta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there at the letters 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
I got it. I go.
Way is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Orelvis Martinez. Mixed results for him in the series. 3 for 14. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Alejandro Salazar. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and missed. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. In now, Justin Dean, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Salazar is off of first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Giraldo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Edwards will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in, Steve Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And he got him.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, Shea Langoliers. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right.
You got it. Got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Braden Shoemake. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Tyler Neslony. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Neslony has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Neslony becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Grayson Genesta. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Standing in, Orelvis Martinez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Alejandro Salazar. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Justin Dean. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Tanarowitz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Miguel Geraldo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The left fielder, number 32.
Into the box now, Steve Hamilton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Shea Langoliers. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Braden Shoemaker.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Tyler Neslony. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No hits to this point.
Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
To the plate now, Grayson Genesta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 5-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Alejandro Salazar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Justin Dean.
Number 5.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
5-0 the final score today. The Biscuits took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Danny Freeman earns his 6th winning decision in this one and recorded 19 strikeouts in this ball game. Hasil de la Cruz pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Mississippi, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the